Hey, it's Kieran Miller, Injury Free Fitness, and we help people with injuries get in shape. So today I want to talk a little bit about pain, more specifically transmuting your pain. Transmuting, the word just basically means to change or to use for a different purpose. So the reason why this is useful is because often in my practice, working with different clients with different injuries and different problems, what we see, or what I see, is everyone wants to get away from the pain or remove themselves from the pain, or you're trying to avoid the pain or distract yourself. You're taking painkillers. You're coming to see someone like myself. Essentially, you're not denying, but you're basically pushing it away, right? Now, the first thing is pain is useful. So, for example, if you put your hand on a stove and it's hot and it burns and it hurts you, obviously that's telling you to take your hand off, right? And let's say you're playing a sport and you're getting this like niggling injury or this niggling pain. That pain is there trying to tell you that you need to change something, that you need to either maybe go and get a massage, or do some stretches, or maybe that your running technique isn't quite right, or whatever the case may be. But the point is pain is a signal to let you know that you need to do something. So often when you're trying to avoid this pain or these sensations, is you're not necessarily making it worse, but what happens is you start to create a mental problem, or you turn the pain sensation into a problem in your mind. Like, your thoughts about the pain becomes an issue. And this is when you can start to get into all kinds of trouble and actually become stressed about the pain. So one thing I've been instructing my guys to do, or giving some information on, is this concept of actually moving into the pain. What do I mean by that? So the body loves attention. Whether that's you go and get a massage, or you take some time to rest, relax, whatever the case may be. I've spoken before in a different video about mindfulness and using body scan, where you put your attention in different parts of your body and you look for sensations, or you look for any areas of problems, and then you can kind of address those problems before they kind of become bigger issues. So when we have pain, let's say you have a headache, for example, and this headache is frustrating you, it's annoying, it's distracting you from doing whatever you need to do. So you want to get rid of it, you take painkillers, for example. But actually, if you take a moment to actually embrace that pain by putting your attention into wherever the sensation is, two things happen. One, you put your attention into the pain, okay? And the second thing is you stop thinking about the frustration, or you stop thinking about the pain. So the problem itself isn't the pain. The problem is what you think about the pain, meaning that the pain is just a sensation to be felt. And when you put your attention into the front of your head, for example, where the headache might be, where the sensation is most annoying, you immediately take yourself out of the frustration of it, because you're no longer thinking, oh, this is really painful, or this is really hurting, or I know it sounds daft, but if you've done it before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't done it before, I definitely highly recommend you try it. If you have any pain in your body anywhere now, maybe pause the video, put your attention, your mind, maybe close your eyes, that might help, into wherever that pain is. So really try and concentrate on the pain. How does it feel? What does it feel like? Maybe don't ask questions, but really just try and explore what the feeling is telling you. And what happens when you do that, it becomes like a meditation. You have no mind, you stop thinking, and it no longer becomes a problem. Just like that. It simply just becomes a sensation to be felt. And at that point, it can almost become interesting. And I know it seems really paradoxical that a pain or pains can be interesting, but it really, really does. Now, really for this video, I just wanted to introduce you to this concept of embracing the pain, moving your attention into the pain. If this is a bit like airy-fairy for you and a bit kind of spacey, or whatever terminology you want to use, just on a science point of view, we know now through different studies in mindfulness that when you put your attention into different parts of your body, so for example, if I think about my hand, if I try and feel the pulse in my hand, it actually increases blood flow. And from a injury sports therapy point of view, most of the work I do is actually just increasing blood flow. So for example, if you have a tight neck muscle, the muscles are tight, no blood can flow in or out, or at least it's restricted. At that point, then the cells become unhealthy because they're not getting enough oxygen supply and different nutrients to the cells. And then you get dysfunction, you get pain, you get different symptoms because of this restriction. So what I'm saying is you can actually heal yourself, or you can actually give yourself some therapy literally just by putting your attention or thinking about whatever the structure is. So, from a science point of view, if nothing else, you can increase the blood flow to wherever the pain is and thus give yourself some self-healing in that way. But again, from my own experience and from recommending this to my clients, putting your attention into wherever the problem is will give instant relief, because you transmute the pain from a problem into just a sensation. So give it a try. Later on, I'll go into more detail, make another video about different types of pain, and also chronic pain versus acute pain, because you're going to want to deal with all of these differently. And it's not to say that all you want to do is just put your attention into the pain and that's it. Of course, like I said earlier, pain is a signal for you to do something about it. But at least this might help whether you have whatever type of pain you have. It definitely can help in the short term, just make it less of a problem. And a lot of the time, if the problem's been persisting for a long time, and you've been trying to remove the pain or get away from the pain, by going into it and embracing it, you can actually get over the injury. Because again, it's about accepting it and knowing that it's okay for there to be a problem, or for the pain to be there. And that alone can then help move you into a space where you can better adjust and get over the pain. So yeah, give it a try. Hope that helps. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you want more tips like this. And we'll catch you next time.